People! I hate people. You type having second-rate people. Some of them are humbugging, tell you.
Heaven angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, Jesus Christ that we're all shouting.
Hey, burn no horrible caterwauling! Don't they know kind of run a business here? Get off your work, Cratchit. The humbug, Islam ruffians covering your Christmas nonsense. The hellfire on damnation! Why can't they leave a man in now? Oh, it's you.
Uncle Ebenezer, I cannot tell you what a joy it is to see your happy, smiling face again. How are you, Bob?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Merry Christmas to you. God bless you, Uncle.
God save me from Christmas. It's a lot of humbug.
Christmas a humbug. I'm sure you don't mean that.
And I'm sure I do mean that. Merry Christmas indeed. What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
And what reason do you be so miserable? You're rich enough.
There's no such thing as rich enough, only poor enough.
Don't be so dismal, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools babbling Merry Christmas to one another? What's Christmas but a time for finding yourself a year older and not a day richer? If I could work my will, nephew, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be buried in his own hockey and buried the stake of holly through his lawn.
God forbid, Uncle.
You keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Then let me alone and be good enough to bother me, sir, during business hours.
7 o'clock on Christmas Eve. That's not business hours. That's drudging for the sake of it and insult all men of goodwill.
Here, here.
Thank you, Bob Cratchit.
Another word from you, Cratchit. You'll celebrate Christmas among the great unemployed.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Mr. Scrooge.
You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. And when you don't into politics, you're fool enough.
Come now, don't be angry. Come, dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
There's another thing. As though you hadn't got enough problems, you went and got yourself married. Now, why in God's name did you do that?
Because I fell in love with the lady.
Oh, love. There's one thing in the world more nauseating than a Merry Christmas. It's a happy marriage to some lovesick female. Good afternoon, sir.
My office still stands. You're always welcome, Uncle. Just like Christmas itself.
I said good afternoon.
Want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can we not be friends?
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. And to you too, Bob Cratchit.
Thank you, and to your good lady.
Oh, and Uncle. Have a happy New Year.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, sir. It's 7 o'clock, sir.
Correct, Cratchit.
Oh, I don't wish to be impertinent, sir. Would it be too much trouble for me to have my wages, sir?
The trouble with you, Cratchit, is all you think about is money. You'll be one the whole of Christmas Day up tomorrow, I suppose.
It's convenient, sir.
It is not convenient, sir, and it is not fair. And yet if I stop your wages for it, you think yourself ill-used, no doubt. Aren't I ill-used by paying a day's wages for no work?
Well, it is Christmas Day, sir. And it is only once a year, sir.
Poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. I will pay good money for you before ever on holiday.
Oh, well, I appreciate your kindness, Mr. Scrooge.
There's my weakness. I'm a martyr to my own generosity. I give you one Christmas Day off, and you expect them all. Very well, take the day. But be here all the early the next morning.
Oh, I will, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And a Merry Christmas.
A Merry what?
Sorry, Mr. Scrooge. I meant no offense, sir.
There's another one. 15 shillings a week, a wife and 5 children, and still talks about a Merry Christmas. Belongs in a lunatic asylum. A lot of them. Humbug. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, someone's after every single penny that you earn. Everyone's a thief. That is my belief. Anyone who says they're not is sure to come to grief. I see, but I shall never find a deeper peace of mind, 'cause I'm convinced that everyone is out to rob me blind. Accumulating money is the quest of all mankind, and God forbid that Ebenezer Scrooge be left behind. There is only one God up in heaven on high, and I'll worship his name till the day that I die. He alone rules over from a bright golden sky, and our Savior's name is M-O-N-E-Y. There is only one power man can never deny. There is only one force that we dare not defy. Nothing else on this earth do we all glorify as our one true master, M-O-N-E-Y. Other forms of worship, they come and they go, and most of them fade in a flash, 'cause most of them are mere cotton and trash. The one thing to believe in, where there's no misconceiving, no nonsense and no grieving, is C-A-S-H gosh. Rough and ready, strong and steady gosh. There is only one cause I can just justify to make life here on cheap side at least worth a try. And since I've no desire to devour humble pie, I'll devote my life to M-O-N-E-Y. I shall spend my whole life gazing at, admiring and appraising that amazing man-made miracle. There's nothing it can't buy, and that's the reason why I'll say it till I die. M-O-N-E-Y.
Well, Cathy, my love, which one do you like best?
I like that dolly in the corner. I like all of them.
Oh, good boy. And why not one in particular?
Well, you said I can't have none of them, so I might as well like all.
Jim, you are a philosopher and a gentleman. And I've still got 12 shillings in me pocket.
12 shillings?
12 shillings. It says the Cratchit family is going to have as good a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself. Christmas children peek into Christmas windows. See your world is pretty as a dream. Christmas trees and toys, Christmas hopes and joys, Christmas puddings rich with Christmas cream. Christmas presents shining
Scrooge, sir. We've been giving out more credit than usual.
So have I. £2, 5 shillings.
Ah, it's Christmas, sir. We've given the people another week or two to pay.
Aha, then I shall give you another week to pay,
Oh, thank you, sir.
which will cost you a further 12 shillings.
12 shillings?
Unless you prefer me to confiscate your stall and its contents, which is my legal rate.
No, sir. We'll pay, sir.
There we go, Six. Father Christmas himself. Father Christmas, Father Christmas. It's the rainest sky in the old wide world, and you might work to fulfill it. He's a miser, he's a skinflint. He's the stingy laughing his stockings out for Christmas, gifted and steal it. It's a shame, it's a villain. What a game for a villain to play on Christmas Day. Well, he just has been as he's ever been, and he did say we should all sing Father Christmas on his merry Christmas way. Living in the oil money, always saying oil money ticket. Christmas is at our back on Christmas Day. He's a nice soul, he's a bandit. He's a mean old bean, as we all have seen, and he just said we should all sing Father Christmas on his merry Merry Christmas to you, sir.
No,
I've come across, Mr. Scrooge, a small token of Christmas esteem, compliments of Thomasina Jenkins.
no,
And it'll be a hot cup of broth every night for the year to come, sir.
no.
In gratitude for your infinite kindness and allowing me an extra 2 weeks to pay.
1 week,
10 days?
1 week.
1 week.
Put a little of that stuff. I'll take it home.
Good evening, sir. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Jocelyn Jollygood and Henrietta Harty. Do we have the pleasure of addressing a Mr. Scrooge or a Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. 7 years this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
Liberality?
Mr. Scrooge, sir, it is around this festive time of year that it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and the destitute.
Excellent. Then I suggest you do so.
You miss our point, sir. The poor suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in common necessaries.
Are there no prisons?
Oh, indeed there are, sir. That is one thing there is no shortage of.
And the workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are, sir, and I wish I could say they were not.
The treadmill and the pool are in full vigor, I trust.
Both very busy, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. For a moment I was afraid something had occurred to stop them in their useful purpose.
A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to provide the poor some meat, drink, and means of warmth. We choose this time because it is a time when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What may we put you down for, sir?
Nothing, madam.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone, madam. That's what I wish. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I cannot afford to make idle people merry. I have been forced to support the establishments I have mentioned through taxation, and those who are badly off must go there.
Many would rather die than go there.
If they would rather die, then they better do it and decrease the surplus population. Yes, ladies, decrease the surplus population. Scavengers and sycophants and flatterers and fools, Pharisees and parasites and hypocrites and ghouls, calculating swindlers, prevaricating frauds, perpetrating goodness and saying no, earth and wars, feeding on their fellow men, reaping rich rewards, contaminating everything they see, corrupting honest men like me. I hate people. I hate females. Women are a manic species. Watch one closely and you'll see she's out to make you see what she sees. I hate women. Picked at random, I can't stand them. Fools who have no money spend it, get to debt and try to end it. Beg me on their knees, befriend them, knowing I have cash to lend them. Soft-hearted me, hard-working me, clean living, thrifty, and kind as can be. Situations like this are of interest to me. I hate Christmas. I hate people. Yuletide loving second-rate people. That is why I treat them like vermin. I delight in seeing them squirming. Many fools have tried to determine what Christmas can be. What's the reason? I hate Christmas. I hate people, women, children, especially nasty, smelling children. What's the reason? Well, I'll tell you. It's because they all hate me. Humbug. Marley? Jacob Marley? Humbug. What do you want with me?
What?
Who are you?
Better to ask me who I was.
Who are you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob, can you sit down?
Of course I can sit down.
Please, do so then.
You don't believe in me, do you?
No, I don't.
Why do you doubt what you see?
Because I've had a slight stomach disorder. It has undoubtedly affected my vision. You're an hallucination, probably brought on by an undigested bit of beef or a blob of mustard. Yes, that's what you are. You're a blob of mustard.
I tell you, Scrooge, there's more of the grave than a gravy about me.
You do not exist, Jacob Marley. Humbug, I tell you. Humbug.
Humbug! Ah! Now do you believe in me?
absolutely. And thank you for your good visit and your wise counsel. And now, sir, I bid you a fond farewell. But why do you walk the earth? And why do you come to me?
I am doomed to wander through the world and witness what I cannot share, the might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness!
And why are you fettered by that great chain?
I wear the chain that I forged in life on earth. I made it link by link and yard by yard, and now I can never be rid of it, any more than you will ever be rid of yours.
But mine?
Imagine the weight and length of the mighty chain you're making for yourself. It was as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmases ago. It's a terrible, ponderous chain you're making, Scrooge.
Jacob, oh Jacob Marley, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. Very little is permitted to me. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. When I lived, my spirit like yours never walked beyond the narrow limits of our counting house.
But you're always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind is our business, Ebenezer. But how seldom do we attend to it? I know this because I have sat invisible at your elbow many and many a day in your office.
My office? What do you mean?
Hear me. My time is almost gone. I am here tonight to warn you. It is your only hope. See the phantoms filling the air around you.
No.
They astound you. I can tell.
Oh.
These inhabitants of hell.
Oh.
Poor wretches, whom the hand of heaven ignores, beware, 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 lest their dreadful fate be yours. Make the most of this world, the next world is worse. If you think life is miserable now, then the life to come is better somehow. You better put all your thinking in
me in peace.
It was for pity's sake that I came here. Pity for you.
Oh, Jacob, you were always a good friend to me.
Hear me. My time is almost gone, and you will be visited by 3 spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
The first will appear tonight when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them out once and get it over with?
The second at 2 o'clock, and the third when the bell tolls 3. Listen to them and learn from them. I must go now, for I'm doomed to wander through the world in everlasting repentance.
Molly, wait!
Me no more, and for your own sake, remember what has passed between us. Farewell, Ebenezer Scrooge. Pray for me.
Damn you, Marley! This is hardly how you treat a trusted friend. Curse you, Jacob! Can't you take a better drink and change the end? I suppose this gives you joy. You no doubt think it's funny, eh? Knowing you, it's all a ploy for you to steal my money, eh? Well, you shan't have it. You shan't have it. You just can't come back from the dead, and don't your guilt on me. Be gone, you phantom sir, and leave the living be. Especially me. Especially me! It's not my fault. You are dead and I'm alive. It's not my fault. You succumbed and I survived. Is it my fault? Fate has fashioned things this way. Is it my fault that tomorrow's Christmas Day these things happen anyway? You can't blame me if the sun decides to shine. So don't blame me. The life I live is mine. A life of quiet sobriety, of which I'm justly proud. A credit to society, who shuns the vulgar crowd, who uses wisely all his gifts, which rich he's been endowed. A good man, a philanthropist, who is truly worth his salt. No, it's not my fault. 3 ghosts, 3 humbugs. It's you who left the counting house to find a bigger fault. No, it's not my fault. The hour and nothing else. Who are you?
I am the spirit whose coming was foretold to you.
You don't look like a ghost.
Oh, well, thank you.
May I inquire more precisely who or what you are?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Your boss?
No, your past. I am the ghost of all the loved ones you have lost.
What business brings you here?
Your welfare.
To be woken by a ghost at 1 o'clock in the morning is hardly conducive to my welfare.
Your redemption, then. Come, walk with me.
Madam, it is a bitter cold night outside, and as you see, I'm in my night apparel.
No matter.
Where are we going?
We are going to look at your childhood.
No.
What a world of wonder this world
my old school. I knew these children.
Look, the school is not quite empty, is it? A solitary boy neglected by his father is left there still.
Poor little fella. It's me. It's poor little me. But I could never join in those Christmas things. I wish.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing!
What do you wish?
There were some children singing a Christmas carol at my door last night. I should like to have given them something. That's all.
But this Christmas was special.
Abby? Abby!
Oh, look! It's my big sister! Jenny! Jen! Why doesn't she wake up?
She cannot see nor hear you. These are but shadows of things that have been.
Oh, Abby, my dear, dear brother, I have come to bring you home. Home to Father? No! Oh, Father is so much kinder now that he paid off all his debts that I was not afraid to ask him if I could bring you home. He sent me in a coach to bring you. And you're going to be a man, Abby, and never come back here again. We'll be together all Christmas long and have the merriest time in the world. Now collect your things.
Always a delicate creature, whom a breath could wither, but she had a large heart.
So she had. I'll not deny it.
She died a young woman and had, I believe, children.
She had one child.
Ah, yes, your nephew, Harry.
Yes, my nephew.
Now, here's a Christmas you really enjoyed.
It's old Fezziwig. I was his apprentice.
Yo-ho, Ebenezer! Yo-ho, Dick! Come along, you boys. No more work today. It's Christmas Eve, Dick. It's Christmas, Ebenezer. Now, come along and clear everything away before Matt can say Jack Robinson. Make some room over there before Mrs. Fezziwig and your daughter arrive with a punch bowl.
My word, I am a good-looking chap. And that other fella, Dick Wilkins, his name was. Best friend I ever had.
That's Isabel, Fezziwig's daughter. Isn't she wonderful? You have about as much chance of getting close to her as I have.
Well done, Ebenezer. Well done.
Thank you, Ebenezer.
You are a fast worker. Now you have your cake, you need it too.
Mrs. Fezziwig, me darling Isabel, my dear friends, thanks to our heroic Ebenezer here, we shall now experience happiness and contentment in this room, the likes of which we have never seen before.
No fewer than 6 cakes and 3 beakers of punch per person will result in penalization and dismissal from the party.
Splendid! Begin! There's only one that's
December 20th.
much praise.
You don't understand. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our work a pleasure or a burden. It's nothing to do with money, nothing to do with money.
What's the matter?
Thinking again.
Of what?
Oh, Cratchit.
Who's Bob Cratchit?
No one. Me to dance. Isabel! Ah, those were wonderful days, you know.
Scrooge, why? Did you?
Oh, yes, I loved her.
Then why did you let her go?
I didn't.
Really?
She left me.
Quick, my time grows short.
No.
Ebenezer,
Yes?
we have talked of marriage for quite some time, yet there is still no plan for a wedding.
There will be a wedding when I have enough money to support such an enterprise.
When will that be, Ebenezer? How much is enough? I want to marry you, not your cash box.
I will decide when. I will know. Now, please.
No. You have found another love to replace me, and she is much more desirable than I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This lady here.
How shall I ever understand this world? There is nothing on which it is so hard as poverty, and there is nothing on which it condemns with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
He's right. It was true then, and it is true now.
In all of your nobler dreams that I have loved, I have seen die off, one by one, until nothing but the pursuit of gain is left.
I'm not changed towards you, am I?
Yes, you are, Ebenezer. Your promise was made to me when you were poor and content to be so. You were someone else then. And I see that all too clearly, and so I can release you.
Have I ever asked to be released?
In words, no, but in changed nature, yes. And everything that made your love of value to me, yes. If you met me today, you would not love me.
I would. I do. Shh. I still do.
Isabel, I find it impossible to discuss personal affairs during my business hours. Now, please.
See, if you weigh me by gain, I weigh very little. And so I'm not enough for you, and I release you with a full heart for the love of him you once were.
Say something, you fool. Say something.
You may have pain in this, but it will pass, and you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly, as an unprofitable dream in which it happened well that you awoke.
Don't go. It's a mistake. Don't go.
Be happy in the life you have chosen.
Isabel? Isabel?
Isabel!
Go after her.
I can't.
You fool. You fool!
You were new to me. You were spring. You were true to me. You were everything. You
Remove me from this place. I can bear it no more.
I have brought you home. I must leave you soon and return to the other side.
No, don't go. There's so much I need to talk about.
Well then, why do you not love your nephew, Harry?
Harry,
He is my son.
your son. Jimmy? Jen? Is that you?
Yes, Emmy, my dear brother. There is so little time.
Come back.
There is no coming back, Emmy, which is why you must never hide your love from those you cherish.
Jimmy?
Love while you can, for as long as you can. Since the daytime began, man's had no greater plan. Don't be afraid to let love in your heart. Share your love with the world, it will not fall apart. Use each magic moment well, while you are free to choose them. Make each precious moment tell, only too soon you lose them.
Jim, I don't want to lose you.
Take my advice, let love drift through your life. Make a gift of your life and befriend every man. My bequest to you, the best that you can do, is to love while you Goodbye, Abby, my dear, dear brother.
Don't leave me again.
Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me.
Then go, but haunt me no longer. It's not my fault if I choose to live alone. It's not my fault if I'm happier on my own. Is it my fault if I lose the ones I love? Is it my fault? Or some greater force above who enjoys destroying love? You can't blame me for the fickle ways of fate, so don't blame me for the things I've come to hate. There was a time I might have lived a different kind of life. Sweet evenings with friends and things, with children and a wife. But now to even think of it cuts through me like a knife. I can't just turn life upside down in one great somersault. No, it's not. Bye. 2 o'clock? The second comes at 2. I'm ready for you, whatever you are. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Ebenezer Scrooge! Come here, Scrooge. I'm waiting for you.
Is that, you again, Jacob Marley, my old friend?
No, it's not.
Who are you?
I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the like of me before.
Never.
And yet how many of my brothers have you rejected in your miserable lifetime?
They've never met your brothers, sir.
You have never looked for them.
How many of them are there?
What year is this?
1843.
Then I have 1,842 brothers. This year it is my turn. Each year at this time, one of us visits this puny little planet to spread some happiness and to remove as many as we can of the causes of human misery, which is why I have come to see you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
What do you want with me?
You're a funny-looking little creature. I must admit I found it hard to believe you would be as horrible as my brothers said you'd be. But now that I look at you, I can see they were understating the truth.
Let me assure you, sir, I'm a man of the highest principles and the most generous spirit.
Generous spirit? You don't even know the meaning of the phrase. But you are about to find out. Drink this.
What is it?
Taste it. Do you like it?
It's wonderful. I've never tasted anything like it.
Of course you haven't.
What is it?
The milk of human kindness. There are more good things in life, Scrooge, than you can possibly imagine.
I'm sure there are. Can I see more?
Ebenezer Scrooge, the sins of man are huge. A never-ending symphony of villainy and infamy, duplicity, deceit, and subterfuge. And no one's worse than Ebenezer Scrooge. The man's a handy candidate for hell. I must admit life sometimes has a brighter side as well. I like life. Life likes me. Life and I very fully agree. Life is fine, life is good, especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like pouring the wine, and why not? Life's a pleasure that I deny not. I like now, life and I made a mutual vow. Till I die, life and I, we'll both try to be better somehow. And if life were a woman, she would be my wife. Why? Why? Because I like life.
It's all very well for you, but I hate life.
Nonsense, man. Why?
Because life hates me, that's right.
Oh, Scrooge, you're an even bigger fool than I took you for. You've had over 60 years on this earth in your long, miserable, selfish existence, and you still don't even know how to live. Now listen to me. I like life. Well, go on.
I like life.
Good, good. Life likes me.
Life likes me.
That's better. I make life a perpetual spree.
Perpetual spree.
Eating food,
Drinking wine.
thinking good, like the pillage to tie me.
I like drink that drink.
That's better, Scrooge. And I like thinking the thoughts I'm thinking. I like songs, I like dance, I hear music and time in a trance.
Tra-la-la.
Oh, chances are we shall get on that grass where there's music and laughter, happiness is right.
Why?
Why? Because I like. Come on, Scrooge, we're going visiting. You're in for a few surprises.
The milk of human kindness is the only. What am I doing in the middle of the street in my nightclothes?
Never mind about your nightclothes. Come, I want you to see the world as it really is.
Who lives in that miserable hovel?
Behold the lavish abode of Robert Cratchit, Esquire.
Looks quite nice, really. For a wages clerk. Can they see me? Got it through the window.
It will cost you nothing, which I'm sure will be good news for you.
Will they be able to see me?
No, which I'm sure will be good news for them.
I could do with another one of them drinks.
Later. For the time being, it's better that you see things as they really are. Touch my robe.
The stuffing's ready, Mr. Cratchit.
Ah, the marriage of roast goose, sage, and onion a la Cratchit. It's one of the culinary miracles of our day, and a living legend throughout the length and breadth of Camden Town. The only remaining problem, my dear, is whether to put the stuffing inside the goose, or the goose inside the stuffing. But since the ultimate intention is to put them both inside ourselves, I don't suppose it very much matters.
Come along, Tim.
Oh, and here they are, the one and only carol-singing Cratchits, newly returned from their triumphant musical tour of Regent's Park and Euston Road.
Oh, how'd you do, Tiny Tim?
Deputy Champagne.
Oh, well done, and you too, Kathy.
Another fantastic coup by young Timothy Cratchit, a financial wizard. At only 7 years of age, already the youngest millionaire in a vast Cratchit empire. Let's put the pennies in the jar.
How did little Tim behave?
Oh, good as gold, Mother. When we sang outside the church, he let them see that he was a cripple, to remind them at Christmas who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
He gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may steal a moment of your valuable time, I would like to drink to the sparkling good health of the two gentlemen whose industry and generosity have provided our sumptuous Christmas repast. Master Timothy Cratchit and Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge, what are you trying to do? Spoil our Christmas?
His money paid for the goose, my dear.
No, your money paid for the goose, my dear.
But he paid me the money.
Because you earned it. Believe me, 15 shillings a week and 3 an hour, and not a penny rise in 8 years. You earned it.
Well, Mr. Scrooge assures me that times are hard.
He's right. For you they are, but not for himself.
Nonetheless, he is the founder of our feast, and we shall drink to him. Quick, drink!
The founder of our feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and not so he'd have indigestion for a month.
Ethel, my dear, the children, it's Christmas.
Oh, it needs to be Christmas Day, Bob, to drink to a rotten, stingy old miser like Scrooge.
But Ethel,
You know he is, Bob. Nobody knows it better than you, my poor love.
to Christmas, my dear.
Children, we shall drink to your Father for all the love and happiness he brings to us, and to Tiny Tim for the health we wish him. And for your father's sake, I'll even drink to that old miser, Mr. Scrooge. Long life to him, and to us all.
Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
What an unpleasant child. You know, there are few things more nauseating than a happy family enjoying themselves at Christmas. Do you not agree, Scrooge?
I think Bob Cratchit's really rather fond of me.
So's his wife, couldn't you tell?
She doesn't really know me.
That is one of the few things wherein fate has blessed her.
So as I was telling to the Lord Mayor himself, I said, if Her Royal Majesty is feeling bored, I said, you wheel her over to Camden Town, I said. Get her back on her real feet in no time, I said. With a glass of Bob Cratchit's hot punch and a song from young Tiny Tim. Unless the future is changed in an unforeseen fashion. But who are you to decide who is surplus? I suspect there are many of the opinion that it is you who are surplus.
I should like to go home now.
No! We have one last call to make. Touch my robe.
Mary and Topper, you choose the next game. Harry, you top off everyone's glasses.
Come on, Scrooge, it's all right. I'm the guest of honor. Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please do me the honor, give me your undivided attention. That famous moment has arrived, and I'm sure you all look forward to in this house every Christmas Eve, where I ask you to drink to the good health and long life of my celebrated Uncle Ebenezer.
Did you hear that? Maybe this joke's the boy.
Harry, I've visited you every Christmas for the past 5 years, and I can never understand this extraordinary ritual of drinking to the health of your Uncle Ebenezer. Everybody knows he's the most miserable old skinflint that ever walked God's heaven.
Who's he?
Oh, just a friend.
My dear Tom, it's very simple. He is indeed the most despicable old miser. Far worse than you could possibly ever imagine.
Find us some music.
Believe it or not, he likes you.
But look at it this way. If I can wish a Merry Christmas to him, who is by far the most obnoxious and parsimonious of all living creatures, then I know, in my heart, I'm a man of goodwill.
The scoundrel.
No, that'll break too.
I don't like you at all.
Wait till there is more to come.
Besides, I like old Scrooge.
What did I tell you?
I truly do. God knows, I have little enough reason to do so after the way he's treated our family. But I can't help but feeling that deep inside that loathsome old carcass of his, There's a different man trying to get out.
Careful, Harry. Maybe worse than the one you know.
Anyways, that's why we invite him over to our house every Christmas, in the forlorn hope that he might just drop by and pick up enough goodwill to raise his clerk's wages by 5 shillings a week.
Yeah.
God knows, it's high time he did.
You're very free with other people's money.
All right, Harry, that's enough. I refuse to have my Christmas haunted by your silly old Uncle Ebenezer.
If only you knew, my dear.
So, what shall we play? Charade, secrets,
Sightings.
murder.
What's fancy not?
Hunting the thimble.
I know. We'll play the Minister's Cat.
That's for you, nephew, if you and my man, but you're not. I'm disinherited you. Raise my dog's wages. Hello.
Scrooge, come over here. You need some more of this.
I know that too. I just sing it old fezziwigs.
I'll conduct. Now remember, 1 letter each. Let's see if we can get through the whole alphabet without a mistake. Ready, steady, A.
The minister's cat is an affable cat. The minister's cat is a roaring cat. The minister's cat is a charming cat. And one on a Monday.
Can't believe how stupid you are.
Harry, lovely evening and all, but it's getting late. It's Christmas in the morning.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming. My goodness, I haven't had a Christmas like this since I was a young apprentice in old fezziwigs. I can honestly say what Christmases we had in those days, fantastic they were. He had this daughter.
Good night, Sarah. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
Merry Christmas, Topper. We'll get Uncle Ebenezer here for you next year.
Oh, don't bother.
I really don't like you at all.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Scrooge, my time on this little planet is very brief. I must leave you now.
But we still have so much to talk about, haven't we?
There is never enough time to say or do all the things you would wish. The thing is to try to do as much as you can with the time that you have.
Just one more drink.
Remember, Scrooge, time is short, and suddenly you're not there anymore.
No, wait! Don't go! Don't believe me! Where are you? Why is it so dark? I can't see! I can't see. Do my eyes deceive me? Can my reason lie? Am I living here and now? Oh, could there be another life that might have taught me more? Am I merely dreaming, or am I awake? Is my mind just playing games, or showing me a pathway I should take? Dare I just ignore it? Dare I break the spell? Or dare I take another look? Open up a brand new book, try and find a better life, a bigger, brighter, better life, and maybe even hope to live it well. Only time will tell. There's still time to get to life, to find myself a better life, and learn to live it well. Ghost of Christmas yet to come? And are you here to show me shadows of the things that will happen the time before us? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any apparition I've ever seen. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company. Will you speak to me? Oh. The night is waning fast, and I know it is precious time to me. Lead on, Spirit. Oh, lead on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today because we are united by a common bond. Mainly our feelings of gratitude to Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. I don't think any one of us could ever find the words to describe our true depth of our feelings towards him.
Is this the future?
All right, now, friends, settle down if you please.
That's Thomasina Jacobs, the hot soup woman. Owes me £6. I must say she looks uncommonly happy for a woman so deep in debt.
I completely understand how emotional you all must be feeling about this most important celebration.
All these people owe me money. They love me and I never knew.
But may I kindly ask you to hold your emotions in check? We are all deeply moved, and those of us who have been in debt to Mr. S over the years will never forget this rare and beautiful thing he's done for us, all right?
What did I do? What did I do? Whatever it was, it just made them truly happy. And I am the cause.
Pardon, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I shall remember this moment until my dying day. On behalf of all the people who have assembled here, I would merely like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lots of gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. And therefore I would simply like to say, yes, oh, thank you so much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done. I may be double Dutch, but mine's a line as such. I feel as if the losing holds me once more. And if I ask when the name flag out, to have a sort of fun victory touch. But since I left me flag out, I simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very
May I go home now? Oh, Cratchit's house. Why have we come here again?
Oh, the color hurts my eyes. I mustn't show we guys to father when he gets home. It must be near his time.
Possibly. But I think he's walked a bit slower these past few evenings.
I've known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulders very fast indeed.
So have I. Awful.
But he was like Kevin, and his father loved him, and it was no trouble. No trouble.
There's Tiny Tim's crutch, but there's no Tiny Tim. Where is he? Oh.
What a beautiful day that I dream about. In a world I would love to see. I must go now, Margaret, to Glenwood. I promised your mother I'd help her with the Christmas dinner. But I'll come and see you again tomorrow. Same time. All right? On this beautiful winter morning, if my wish would come true somehow, then the beautiful day that I dream about would be here.
Spirit, oh, poor Tiny Tim, Spirit. Spirit, you have shown me a Christmas yet to come that mingles great happiness with great sadness. Answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be? Or are they the shadows of things that may be only? Oh, Spirit, if you are indeed here to show me the errors of my past ways, tell me, so that I may, by my good deeds, sponge away the writing from this dreaded stone. Oh, no, 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 no.
Ebenezer Scrooge! We've been expecting you. You're early. Not that it matters in eternity. They apologize that your chain wasn't ready for you at your arrival. They so long that they had to take on extra multi-minutes to pounding to finish it. Ah, here they are now. They're even longer than I expected. My word, makes mine look like a watch chain.
Oh, sweet Spirit, hear me, I pray you. I am not the man I was. I vow I will honor Christmas in my heart and keep it every day of the year. I swear it. Only spare me so that I may live to prove it.
Humbug! Merry Christmas, Ebenezer Scrooge!
Spirit, help me! Where am I? I'm in my room. I'm not dead. Perhaps it didn't happen after all. Perhaps it did. But I'm alive. I've got a chance to change. And I will not be the man begin again. I will build my life. I will live to know that I fulfilled my life. I'll begin today, throw away the past, and the future I build will be something that will last. I will take the time that I have left to live, and I'll give it all that I have left to give. I will live my days for my fellow men, and I'll live in praise of that moment when I was able to begin. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I'm like just a fella. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, Jacob Marley, wherever you are, you shall see a change in me, I swear. Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas! I'll begin again. I wouldn't change my fate. I would live to know that it is not too late. I will never stop while I still have time, till I stand at the top of the mountain I must climb. I will start anew. I will make amends, and I'll make quite certain that the story ends on a note of hope, on a strong amen, and I'll thank the world and remember when I was able to begin. Oh Boy, what day is it?
Today, why, it's Christmas Day, of course.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. Do you know the butcher shop in the next street which one?
I should hope so.
What an intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you happen to know if they sold the prize turkey that was hanging up in the store window? Not the big one, the enormous one.
You mean the one as big as Mac?
What a delightful boy, so witty. I think I'll enjoy talking to him. That's the one.
It's still that.
It is. Go and buy it.
What's that?
Here's 2 sovereigns. Go and wake the butcher to have him open up his shop. Meet me there in 5 minutes. Be holding that turkey, and I'll give you 2pence, 6pence, a shilling. I'll give you half a crown. Go on, run, run, run. Oh, what a lovely boy. I think I'm gonna like children. Oh, hearty and jolly good. Good day, ladies. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Come to my office on Monday morning, and I'll give you 100 guineas for your most worthy cause. And the same every Christmas.
But Mr. Scrooge, why?
For a jolly good reason, jolly good. They will tell you why. Excuse me. Ha
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've got the wrong people.
Nonsense! I've been going to the wrong people in 1843 years! Don't worry about that scrawny little goose of yours, Mrs. Cratchit. You can use this stuffing for this!
Oh, thank you, sir. But how did you know about
And now, where are the other presents? The ones for the children. This is for you, my dear. And this one's for you. And this pretty doll is for you.
Oh, it's a dolly from the corner.
And this, my boy, is for you.
Thank you, sir.
And these, Bob Cratchit, are for yourself and your good lady wife. Well, I must be leaving you now. As you may imagine, it's an extremely busy day for me, and I have many other calls to make. Oh, I almost forgot. This is for you.
You didn't steal it, did you?
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim. You still don't recognize me, do you, Bob Cratchit?
Yes, no, your Father Christmas.
It's Scrooge! He's gone mad!
No, I haven't gone mad. And on Monday, when your salary will be doubled,
He has gone mad.
we'll sit together and discuss what I can do to help your family. To start with, we'll find the right doctors to make young Tiny Tim well. And we will get him well. You believe me, don't you, Bob?
Yes, I believe you. I believe anything.
And may this be the merriest Christmas of all our lives.
God bless us, everyone.
Thomas and Jacob, about that 6 pounds you owe me,
You agreed to a few more days, sir. I'm just need a few more days.
you can keep it. It's my Christmas present to you.
Oh, God bless you this Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me.
It sounds a bit bizarre, but things the way they are, I feel as if another life's begun for me. And that goes for anybody else who owes me money. You can keep it. As of this day, all my debts are forgiven.
If I had a drum, I'd have to pay it. That's all a Humpty Dumpty does. So let me cover it up and simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. Is it every day? Fortune comes my way. I never thought the future would be fun for me.
Ebenezer, is that you?
Merry Christmas to me, dear boy, and to your enchanting bride. We were just on our way to your house with some presents. Here. This is for you, from an old fool who deeply regrets all the Christmases gone by he might have shared with you. And this is for you, my dear, a sort of belated wedding gift.
Oh, Uncle Ebenezer, thank you. Christmas lunch is sharp at 3. May we expect you?
You may. I'll be there. My word, you are a pretty girl. You remind me of someone I used to know. Now come with us, why don't you? We're giving people presents. It's a very nice thing to do.